Prasad Bidappa, the fashion and textile consultant, with us now. Now, you're considered one of the most influential voices for the revival of India's traditional textiles. You also have created value for handmade in India. Why do you think it's so important at this juncture particularly, and what are some of the biggest challenges that you now see?
You know, it just gladdens my heart to see NDTV do what you're doing and finally train a spotlight on the great artisanal skills of India. You know, I think it's a problem of perception. For too long, we've considered khadi and handloom a discount product, something that you go to the khadi bandar and buy at 40 and 70% discounts. That should not be the case, because handmade in India is truly a luxury product. We have the potential to become a global luxury product. Our textiles, our processes, our crafts, our art. Why are we not taking this to the world? For example, in the Prime Minister's skilling program, you don't see any of the hand skills given importance. It's all about machinery and machine made. So if we can realize that 21% of India's population are directly or indirectly connected with handmade in India, you realize what an enormous potential it is to create employment and to do something fantastic with this entire genre of beautiful things. I, for one, really believe that the artisans of India are the true designers. They make fantastic textiles, fantastic products, and all our designers have to learn that they can no longer go around buying Chinese-made fabric and textiles that are man-made when we have this wealth of fabric in this country. I, for one, cannot take a designer seriously unless they're using handmade textiles.
I think that's really well put, Prasad. I mean, it's so true. Okay, now we've looked at the quality and the unique aspect of it. What about the other side, the demand? That how do we generate demand? You know, there's so many, I mean, media unfortunately is one aspect of it, but there are many others. And could you just give us some direction in that? Because it's very important to make sure that there is a huge global demand for this.
I think one of the most important things that we need to do is to sensitize our own youth to the beauty of khadi, handloom, and the handmade products of India. We cannot afford to look down on this anymore. These are products that are truly world-class. I mean, tell me what's so great about a luxury bag or a luxury pair of shoes, and you can't call a Banaras sari a luxury product? I mean, carry the bag by all means, but wear the Banaras, wear the Patola, wear the Kanjivaram, and take these fantastic fabrics and show it to the designers in the West. I think that they could make wonderful evening dresses out of it if they were purpose woven to what they would require. We need to make these connections. We need to take our artisans to the world. Today you look at people like Ramkishore Derewala, the master block printer. He's a Padma Shri out of Jaipur. He's creating fabrics that are absolutely amazing.
Sure.
His process is indigo. It's just fantastic. I don't see which designer in the world would ever turn it down. When we work on Rajasthan,
I think Prasad, I think you have inspired me and maybe many others to say from now on, we are going to buy handmade garments, handmade everything, and make an effort much more in that direction. You have convinced me, and let's hope we can convince lots of others as well. Yeah,
absolutely,
great step.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
In fact,
so
that's our
much.
last word. Prasad Bidappa, you have the last word. Why should people be buying handmade? Tell us a little bit about what people need to do to support India's crafts, artisans and weavers. The last word to you on this program.
You know, the handlooms of India were in such great danger because the British had managed to finish us off. They wanted us to wear only all their Manchester fabrics, which is why you see our fathers and grandfathers all standing around wearing suits. But our mothers never let the saris go. And you see so many women in old pictures wearing the most beautiful of handloom saris. And this is something that we need to pass down to generations, to the next generation especially, who are so enamored of the Zaras and the H&Ms. They have to look within and see what we have in our country is even better, even finer. We have the potential to create things that become family heirlooms.
Right.
A beautiful sari is handed down from mother to daughter.
Right.
And we need to tell the young generation that this is what it's all about. This is the real thing.
And this is the
And to
time
me,
to be
it
doing
always
that.
will be the real thing.
Absolutely.
And I think that what Habba is doing is fantastic.
It is indeed.
And I think that you should call it the luxury box, nothing less, because every piece of handmade in India is the last word in luxury and always will be to me and to many other people in this country.
Well, we'd like to thank you and
when
all of the
everybody goes to the
participants.
shops, they should say, show me something that's handmade, not all this other stuff.